Hello, Earthlings. It's time to reset your cultural dial. Coming your way next on your favorite device, from the Hoosier State to all the ships at sea, it's the Crawfordsville Peachcast. And now, here's your second or third favorite Dave from Indiana, Dave Peach. Warning, other people named Dave may also appear.
Thanks, CD. This is the Crawfordsville Peachcast. I'm Dave Peach.
I'm Dave Meyer.
Dave, it's a mixed bag kind of day.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that we would start out with a quote on today's mixed bag. Roy Williams.
Roy Williams, basketball coach.
No.
Okay, good. Good start.
Roy Williams. Another guess on
Uber
Roy
driver.
Williams. What?
Uber driver? I'm sorry, Dave.
No.
There's in between.
Roy Williams is the Wizard of Ads.
Oh, that Roy Williams.
Yes, he writes a column in Radio Inc. Let's go back to the January 2026 issue of Radio Inc. I don't even know if this is a Roy Williams quote or who is he quoting here. Now I got to find out who he's quoting here. Maybe it's Roy Williams
who's influencing
writing himself.
Roy.
He's writing
Yes.
himself. Worry is the cork that keeps the champagne of happiness from spraying a smile on your face and a sparkle in your eye and sending joy into your heart.
Wow, Roy. I feel like I need to sit down because I just had a little sugar rush.
Worry is the cork that keeps the champagne of happiness from spraying a smile on your face. Did you know that most movies are based on books?
You know what? There was Dave, there's an entire Flintstones episode about that.
People talk about books. Nobody reads books. Books. Here in Crawfordsville, we have Lakeside Book Company, a great sponsor. We love them to death. They make 880,000 books a day, 18,000 books a day. I don't know how many. I heard it one time.
A lot of books. Yes.
It's incredible, the amount of books
that
are published, and people order them. And in fact, didn't Amazon start by selling books?
That was their origin story, was moving the books, man. It all started from the books, and I gotta sell it. I still travel a lot. Every place I go, there are bookstores, and pretty much every airport I'm in, even the small ones, have some. Even the places that aren't really bookstores have some books.
Dave, if you achieved, or if I achieved, our wildest dream on earth, would anyone care?
Hopefully our family. But that's about as far as I'd go.
You know, and the reason why one of the reasons why I bring this up is, remember the movie The Oldest Rookie?
The Oldest Rookie, refresh me, Dave.
The Oldest Rookie was some guy that was, he was on that show with the kids and they go to the place.
Did Dennis Quaid play this guy in the movie? Okay, then I know what you're talking about.
So this guy achieved his wildest dream, okay? He was a coach of a team. Coach of a team. And the guys were playing against him. They're saying, man, you're pretty good at this baseball thing. Why don't you try out for a team? And he did, and he made like the major league baseball team and actually played in the major leags.
Yeah, I think it was the Rangers, I believe.
I thought it was Tampa Bay, but
okay.
I think they are major league. That was a little dig on Tampa Bay, but anyway. So this guy, played in the major leagues, achieved his wildest dream. I would not have known about it had they not made a movie. I completely missed it.
I think most people's dreams would go that way, even the really good ones.
Yeah, okay.
That come true.
So in other words, not only do you have to achieve your wildest dream, but they have to make a movie about it. And then you might have a chance that somebody would care.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole deal. Yeah, and then you got to hope the movie, lands, right?
Yeah, it can't be a bad movie.
It can't be a bad movie.
Can't be a real stinker.
It can't be a stinker.
Dave, kind of along with books, people have talked about the bowl games. The college football bowl games are going to go away. They're all going to go
no.
away. All the bowl games are going away. Nobody wants to play in the games. The players don't want to play in the games. We have this playoff system that takes away all the attention. You know what, though, folks? In the 26-27 college football season, they've got 41 bowl games coming your way.
41.
41. No, nobody. They've lost a couple, but they picked up some. Some bowls have come back. You know, so not only
Dave. All I know is that the big ones are still. I mean, to me, the Rose Bowl now has even much more stature because it's historical relevance.
I think we are looking for the next Pop-Tart Bowl because the Pop-Tart Bowl has kind of staked its claim as one of the premier fun bowl games because at the end of the game, don't they roll out a big Pop-Tart?
They do. There's a big Pop-Tart, and it's kind of it's become a ceremonial thing that they're playing with. And I guess, among the new bowls, that's the one that people probably talk about the most.
Central Indiana Rubber Products provides the power for you. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, keeps farm equipment and local manufacturing processes running with gaskets, belts, seals, and O-rings, among a variety of other products and services. Employee-owned and always customer-focused. Central Indiana Rubber Products, 989 West, 83 North, Crawfordsville, and at indianarubber.com. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, power for you. And this is something that I was thinking about one night when I was trying to fall asleep. The difference between, and it's kind of keeping me up, the difference between magma and lava. Do you remember the difference between magma and lava?
Was magma the dark part and lava the orange part?
I think you might be onto something there. Do you remember the movie that got us to learn the difference between magma and lava? Because we like to learn a lot by the movie.
We do.
With the movies, yeah.
Part of why we do this, Dave. No, I don't remember.
You were there. Let's roll some tape. Dave was actually involved in the movie.
He talked about this, actually.
It was movie number 7, When Time Ran Out.
That first year. I
don't think Jack Warden was in that movie, but he might have been.
When Time Ran Out.
It was a late 70s movie. We found out that magma is found in the chambers beneath the Earth's crust.
Yes.
And lava on the surface.
On the surface, therefore, yes.
Now, magma is usually hotter than lava because it has not yet been exposed to the cooler surface temperature.
Wow. Okay.
So when you look in a volcano, that's magma, or would that be magma because there's no lava?
I guess what's underneath is magma. What comes out that is exposed to, I guess, oxygen and CO2 becomes.
It's good that we go over these things. Oh, congratulations to Sade. Now, Dave, is Sade a person or a group?
Dave, Sade, I forget the long middle name, last name Adu. No relation to the soccer player Freddie. I go with Sade is a group.
Yes.
Okay.
The group has been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay. Good job.
Is it a crime? Maybe.
Is it a crime?
I listen to that all the time.
Dave, she made sweet.
You mean they?
Smooth.
You mean they?
They did, Dave.
You mean they made sweet?
They made it. Her voice. The
sweetest taboo.
That has a real kind of a cool, like almost a bossa nova beat, Dave.
You know, there are bands and acts that their albums are good.
Yes.
You know, I listened to a Kenny Loggins album, and it was okay. You mainly want to hear the hits. Although Heartlight, there was a song called Heartlight. It's kind of up-tempo, Heartlight, and it was okay.
Yes.
But man, you put on, of course, Steely Dan. Oh, they're talking about Steely Dan again.
Got to get those.
I mean, Steely Dan, the whole album is good. And when you go to Sade, the whole album is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Another band that I love the whole album, Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
The whole album
Underrated.
is good. There's a lot of great artists, but their albums aren't that good.
But I bought my first Sade album while at Butler University, and that was the second album. Went back later and got the first. But she does. I mean, it's her, they. There we go, Dave.
Yeah.
But it's just it's put it on, and you don't need to touch it. It just it's a nice background rhythm, good kind of music.
When Smooth Operator came out, you go, oh,
what is this?
That is very interesting. That is more interesting than Putting on the Ritz by Taco. Remember Baltimora, whatever that was. That Baltimora, like walking like a dinosaur or something like that. I forget what that was called.
Something
Baltimora. Can you imagine Mary Hart doing it tonight on Entertainment Tonight? 5 minutes on Baltimora. You were in Hollywood, and, when Dave's at Hollywood, he sends me pictures. He sends me lots of pretty pictures. Did you send me pictures from Milan?
I think I did.
I think I did.
I still can.
I send you pictures of the Avon Costco, so it's kind of even. Or is it in Plainfield? I can never get those two cities. There's Avon. There's
I think Costco may ride the line.
I think Avon's got the movie theater we go to. But
okay.
I could be wrong. But, you go to Hollywood and you send me pictures of stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and this is where we really get good here because – does he send me Clark Gable? Does he send me Marilyn Monroe? Does he send me, Tracy Hepburn or Spencer?
I do not.
Spencer Hepburn or whoever. Does he send me anything? No. John Wayne. Hey, does he send me John Wayne? No, not John Wayne. How about Lady Gaga? No, not Lady Gaga. He sends me Freddie Fender and Dick Enberg.
Yes.
I love that.
Because they exist. No other world that I knew of that Freddie and Dick intersected. But here they are.
And they were together?
They're not far apart.
Not far apart.
But some of the, you know what? I thought about this, and this may be something we talk about at some point. We could play maybe Dave, do they have a star game? And because it's a variety. There are people that you are sure have a star and they don't.
Ooh.
And then there are people that you're like, no way. Seriously? Yeah. And there's a lot of those, Dave. And there's a lot of people I've never heard of. And I will be back in that area in a few weeks.
Check Jack Warden.
Okay. I will look up where Jack Warden is situated and I will find out. And if Jack has if he has a star, Dave, we're gonna surround it.
So you're going back to Hollywood.
I will be back there in a few weeks for a combo work and some days off trip where I'm gonna see some comedy.
We'll be back at the Avon Costco because we're down to 174 plastic bags of the 192 we bought 3 weeks ago. So we are down. You never know. We run into 48 bushels of corn. We'll need to freeze, and we'll be down. We'll be down to 32 bags at that point, and we will need more bags. Hey, now time for today's feature presentation, and that's in the magazine Remind.
Remind the magazine.
It is the 80s. It's the MTV era.
Okay, we know this era, Dave. Do we?
The world's first 24-hour stereo music video channel, MTV. We know all the VJs, right?
Let's go. Martha
Quinn.
Adam.
No, not Adam.
Adam Curry.
Oh, Adam Hunter. Alan Hunter.
Alan Hunter. Adam Curry.
Boy, we sure know.
Woo! Woo!
Back of the hand knowledge
Nina.
here.
Nina was the one that her voice got a little lower over time.
She sounded like Lucy at the end.
Yeah, it was a little rough.
Jay. So Jay was the older guy.
Jay is no longer with us. JJ Jackson.
JJ, yeah.
You're talking about Nina Blackwood, Alan Hunter, Mark Goodman, Martha Quinn, J.J. Jackson, Nina Blackwood, and Alan Hunter.
The original MTV VJs.
We can recite the artists one after another. Do we really need to know that we had Madonna and we had Duran Duran, we had Prince, we had Wham, also we had Cyndi Lauper, Phil Collins, Whitney Houston, and Michael Jackson.
I first saw it, Dave, on spring break with our buddy Dean Jones and Troy Newport on spring break. And I was blown away, and I wanted to watch it every hour because it was the Monkees, a lot of the Monkees.
Yep.
And when it wasn't the Monkees, it was music videos.
Yeah, everything I read in this magazine, I pretty much knew about MTV.
Okay.
Don't you think the fact that we lived it, you were younger, I was a little older,
Yes.
but the fact that we lived the MTV era, it's kind of like watching a documentary on the 85 Bears. I mean, I saw every game.
Yeah.
I bought the Time magazine. I bought the Sporting News. I bought the Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
I had the Super Bowl Shuffle on a cassette tape, and I listened to it 879 times a day. I saw every NFL Today. I saw every NBC Live. I saw every game, every interview. I saw what more could a documentary tell me about the 85 Bears? I knew that, Buddy Ryan and Mike Ditka didn't get along at the end and all this stuff. I mean, learn from a documentary on the 85 Bears that I don't already know. And I kind of put MTV in that same category. So we're going to talk about it from a different perspective.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it from a time when watching TV was cool.
Appointment television and just hang and be satisfied with flipping around and whatever is there.
I want to talk about the kids that did not have cable. Now, they were left out of this MTV thing, correct?
Yes.
When you're in Crawford or when you're in Newcastle, the kids that did not have cable,
yes,
by all appearance, they did have food, shelter, clothing.
They went to ball games.
Parents
Dave.
who loved them. Parents
Yes.
loved them, but they did not have cable.
No cable.
And they were lacking.
It's a cultural dividing line at this point, Dave.
I'm looking for the fancy word that only Dave Meyer can provide us. Talk about MTV. They did not have MTV. They did not have MTV. They were waiting for NBC to show videos at 12:30 after
you
Carson.
had to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were either looking at Night Flight, right, or what was it called? Just Saturday night videos or Friday night videos?
Yeah,
Friday night
that's what I'm
videos.
talking about on NBC after the Carson show. Yeah.
Or record it. People, that's another thing. Early VCRs, I remember people would record like a few hours of that, and then that was like their MTV. But I did not have a VCR at that time either.
Well, occasionally the kids with cable would invite someone without cable over to their home.
That's big.
And those with cable provided the much needed exposure to these videos, all the while kind of exerting their superiority because you're going to go home and I'm going to still be here watching MTV.
Anytime I want.
Anytime I want.
Oh, Dave.
So you threw him a bone, but all the while, I'm going to sit here and watch these videos while you're gone. It was kind of like that, wasn't it?
It was. They were a novelty. It was. You were kind. People talked up. It's gonna. So and so's got a new. It's gonna make its debut. And,
got a video.
Okay.
Memorable videos: Thriller, Addicted to Love
was huge. Yep.
Older artist trying to be cool. Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder.
Right. I think of like.
Hey, I got a video.
Take on Me.
I think
that was pretty crazy. I remember early on, Springsteen didn't do, like certain people really did cool music videos or did a lot of music videos, and some people really didn't.
Dancing in the Dark.
Dancing in the Dark with Courtney, future friend Courtney.
What's her last name? Courtney Cox.
Cox. I'd say she's
Yeah.
married, but I think she still goes by Courtney Cox.
There were controversial videos with Madonna, and then there was the Madonna controversial video, and then there was the controversial video that Madonna did.
Yes, and that was all before she did the book.
They were very controversial.
Yes,
and they were always they were always controversial. Not that she was trying to be controversial, but
some were in black and white.
Just by being herself,
Yes.
she was controversial. It was totally organic. There was a show called 120 Minutes that one person per 30,000 people watched. So if you were in a city with 30,000 people and you're the person watching it, then there was nobody really to talk
Dave,
to about this show because you were the one person that watched it. You'd have to go elsewhere. You have to find another person in another city, go to a bigger city and find somebody who actually watched it. And I don't think anybody ever watched the entire 120 minutes.
It was like homegrown content is what I remember. I mean, what I remember about it was I recorded it once and never watched it.
MTV had the first reality show, Real World, and I don't know if Real World kind of spawned into it being called reality TV, but it was the first, I should say, of the new genre of reality shows, if they did exist. I mean, there was a show, was American Experience or something way back.
Right, the PBS way back.
Show, but I mean, this is the one that got it going.
This is the one that got it going that basically, what we saw go from MTV through the Discovery Networks, through A&E, and then still it's the core of some networks, Bravo being the biggest with like the Housewives franchise. But this idea of basically capturing lived content and then editing it together into a narrative that would be interesting enough to watch on a serial basis. It all started here. And I frankly, I didn't watch The Real World. I watched a few episodes here and there just to kind of see what it was like, but it wasn't for me.
We could talk about reality TV shows, which are essentially sitcoms that they boil down into 24-minute segments. And what kills me about a reality show, or some of them, is like Duck Dynasty. They have two storylines going at the same time that just like a sitcom, marry at the end. I mean, it was so ridiculously scripted that, and then the telltale sign is when a reality show maybe doesn't have a big budget, they perform the William Tell Overture, or or Jingle Bells, or When the Saints Go Marching In. I want to do the solo of When the Saints Go Marching In. Well, wouldn't you want to do a real popular song? Well, sorry, that would cost a little more money. I'm sorry. Let's do the William Tell Overture or something like that. Something like Brahms. We can get away with that. They did have the entire lineup of day one. They had Thank You for Being a Friend, Andrew Gold, Gypsy Queen, April Wine, Hold On Loosely, 38 Special, In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins. I mean, it just goes on and on. 209 videos. And the last one was really cool. And the last video they showed was Lonely Boy by Andrew Gold.
Andrew Gold must have been ahead of the time in making music videos.
Yes. Now, there was a quiz. Let's go to this one, and this is a little controversial.
Okay.
Question number 6. What Duran Duran song was inspired by the band's fascination with spy films and featured one of MTV's most iconic 80s video? A is Rio, B is Hungry Like the Wolf, C is A View to the Kill, D is Save a Prayer, and you answered what?
I answered, Dave, B, Hungry Like the Wolf.
A View to a Kill was a Bond.
Right. It was a Bond movie that they did the song for. So it sounds to me, it sounded like they were inspired.
But the answer is C, A View to a Kill. It just seemed, the way they phrased the question, you would think that it would not be the Bond theme.
Exactly. It's too obvious. But I'm wrong, Dave.
Number 10, we got to get this yacht rocker in. Which Toto song was released in 1982 and the band's only number one hit? I should have known this. Hold the Line, Rosanna, I Won't Hold You Back, Africa. It was indeed Africa. I would say that most people know that the other guy in Wham was Andrew Ridgeley. I guess I
We
could
knew
be
that,
wrong
Dave.
there. Yeah. Don't You Forget About Me, Simple Minds. I mean, that's pretty easy. And this one, what is the most watched 80s video on YouTube with 2.3 billion views? Without knowing the choices, what would you say?
My guess was Sledgehammer.
Never Gonna Give You Up, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Sweet Child of Mine, or Take on Me by Aha. The correct answer?
Guess Take on Me.
The correct answer is Take on Me. I guess that as well. And then the first words spoken on MTV.
Yes.
It's actually, ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll. Did you get that one right? Nope, you missed it.
I missed it. I thought it was Welcome.
And it said, what was MTV's first original non-music TV show, which premiered in 1987? And the answer, Remote Control. It was a game show.
Who was the host? Because wasn't Jimmy Kimmel like the assistant or something?
Ken Oberman?
Ken.
Not Keith Olbermann. Ken Ober something. Ken
Maybe
Ober.
Ken Ober.
Ken Ober.
Yes. Very good. Very good callback.
It had that campiness.
It did. It had a campy that was like right for the network in the zone of a game show. So,
and I actually have the Nintendo video game for Remote Control.
Wow. Ken Ober. Dave, I did not know Ken Ober has died.
And 25, I don't know how, other than following the guy's career, you would know the U2 lead singer Bono's real name. Bono or Bono?
I go with Bono.
Bono's real name. Did you know that? Did you get it right?
I did. I think I had seen it because the fact that someone would call him Paul David Hewson. The last name Hewson sounds on the other end from Bono.
MTV now, I don't think they do videos.
I think it's you got to be a teenager and pregnant.
Remember that show, Come Dancing? The Kinks. The song Come Dancing.
I do. 1983, I believe.
I know. When I hear myself singing on the podcast, I cringe. But that song is kind of like MTV, because it's a place that used to be.
It is a place that used to be. It's a fun, yes. I can see it right now. Ray Davies plays like the character that's trying to get the dance.
David, you know that the Crawfordsville Peach Cast, new episodes are made in 2026. We plan on making new episodes in 2027. We're not going anywhere. We're not like MTV. We're going to keep going on, man.
We're just getting warmed up.
CrawfordsvillePeachcast.podbean.com. We are also on the Fork Media app, which features the Fork Media broadcast stations, including the 3 here in Crawfordsville. Like, share, and subscribe. We're on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, YouTube, and Podbean. Until next time, America, I'm Dave Peach.
I'm Dave Meyer.
Thanks for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast.
Thank you for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast. If you enjoyed it, follow the podcast and ring the bell so that way you'll always be up to date with the newest episodes. We'll see you next time.